Hi again. In this video we're going to have another look at importing photographs into Lightroom, and this time we're going to do it a slightly different way from the previous video where we did it by copying images directly from the SD card and letting Lightroom move those images into our computer and put them in an appropriate location. This time we're going to do it in a slightly different way, and this is the way that I do it, that I know a lot of photographers do it this way. We don't rely on Lightroom to copy those images for us. We actually like to move them to the computer ourselves and then add them to the Lightroom library. So that's the process we're going to go through today. It's the preferred way. I find it a bit quicker. I also like it because I know exactly where those images are going on my computer. And I know Lightroom can kind of tell you where they're going and you can find them afterwards quite easily, but I like to keep my photo library pretty well organized in that I organize my photographs by year and then by what I'm doing, and Lightroom doesn't quite give me that flexibility, and I like to kind of know exactly where my images are. So slightly different process, but the preferred process, definitely for me, and I know for a lot of other people. So let's jump on the computer and let's get going. So what we've got here is we've got our two windows. So we've got our SD card. This is our SD card with our photographs on it. This is my computer. This is the C drive here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a folder under 2017. So I'm in the 2017 folder. I'm going to just call that concert. And I'm going to go into that folder, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to get all my images. I'm going to drag them across, and you know, that's the easiest way I find to move my images across. You can see them flying in now. They're coming across quite quickly without any real issues. What, we have 60% there, and they'll be done in a moment or so. There we go. That's them pretty much finished. So we've got all our pictures there. They're in a folder. I know exactly where they're on my computer. I put them there. They're in my 2017 folder in pictures. And if I never need to find them in the future, I can just come find them. Now let's jump into Lightroom. We're going to go to the import screen, which is just down here on the left. So we just click import. Now it's defaulted straight away to my SD card. I don't want to do that because I left my SD card in there in error. So I'm just going to come in here and I'm just going to go down to users, and I'm the user, and I'm going to go down to photographs, or put pictures in this situation, 2017. So I'm going to order through the menu system, concert, and there's my images. And I know exactly where they're on the hard drive, because I've just found them myself. But what I want to do, I don't want to move them anywhere. I just want to add those images to Lightroom. So you'll notice at the top, because we've picked something on C drive, it's already just thought, oh, you just want to add these, don't you? We can move them or copy them if we want to, but we'll leave them where they are. We'll just add those images directly into Lightroom. Once again, we're going to come down to the right hand side. File handling, we'll have many more previews. We're not going to bring any duplicates in. We're not going to add them to a collection. We have the option to add them to a collection if we want. We'll talk about collections in much more detail in one of our videos in the future. And then during the import, we're going to put some metadata in there. So let's put some keywords in. Let's put the keyword concert in, and we could put more in. So this was taken at a concert in Manchester. We'll just leave it at that for now. Enter, and we've got two keywords in there. You could put literally as many keywords as you want. We're going to do a video specifically on keyword management in the future. And there's no more options to go for. You just need to click import. What you notice about when we import this time, this will be a lot quicker because the images are already in Lightroom and they're already already on your computer. They'll all be ready to go. And there we go. They're in. They are ready to go. So now we can just browse down these images, and we can literally just open one up and see how we're getting on. So there's our image. Let's open that one up. Once again, it takes a few seconds just to load the preview, because I've never opened this image before. Don't forget, this is a raw image straight out of the camera, so it's not been processed at all. And there you go. That's not too bad. His face is a little bit red there, but we can fix that in post later on. Pressing G goes back to the grid view, and then yeah, so that there are images straight in Lightroom and ready to go. So that's it for this video. It's a really simple video on just importing those images or adding those images to Lightroom once they're already on your computer. The beauty is you know exactly where those images are in the future. If you've liked this video, please leave us a comment. You could also, we would love it if you subscribe to our channel. There's a little button down there to help you. Just click the little button and subscribe, and that will tell you when we've got other photography related videos coming or released in the future. So thanks for watching, and that's it for this video, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you.